Alright, so in today's video, I'll be bringing you the Victor Wembanyama build, the 7'5" Demi-God. This build does everything. I'll bring it to you guys right now. Alright, so here's the build. Center. Hand doesn't matter, obviously. Jersey number 1, it is the number he'll probably be wearing. It's the number he wore over there overseas in France. So number 1, to make it authentic to Victor himself. So here's the height. They got about 7'2". You can't make him 7'5" like he is in real life, unfortunately, because if you could, the game would be broken. But this is already OP as it is. Being 7'2", being able to shoot, dribble, and dunk, yeah, it's already OP. So make him 7'2", minimum weight, 220, an 8-foot wingspan. 8-foot wingspan. Insane. Make him compact because, you know, Victor's a little slight. He, you know, needs to get that KD body type, you know. But let's get straight to it. So, close shot, 82. Driving layup, 82. Now, it might not seem high for a center build, but realistically, you get all the animations you need. You finish at the rim well, you get the close shots, the little post hooks, everything you need to do, you get all that stuff. I'll show you clips as I'm speaking about it, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily an interior center build because that's not how Victor plays anyway. But you still can get your shots off, you can finish at the rim. So moving on, 84 driving dunk. Now, being 7'2" with an 8-foot wingspan, 86 is the driving dunk you need to get those contact dunks. But realistically, which I found out recently, was you still get contact dunks. So you can analog whenever you want to, and you get bronze posterizer with this. Might not seem like a lot. You can't activate it whenever you want to be successful, but for the most part, you dunk on a lot of people. And you get all the with gold rise up, you get the big man contact dunks. You get all like the standard 1 foot off of 2 foot contact dunks as well. So it really helps, honestly. Like when you're in takeover, put on slashing takeover, finishing takeover, one of the finishing badges, and you're set. On top of that, you get the 93 standing dunk, so you can get the standing contact dunks with the gold rise up over here. Finishing, like honestly, being thin, 7'2", minimum weight, you still finish very well at the rim. You can dominate in the paint if you wanted to. Moving on, shooting. You get a 79 mid-range. Now, people might think, oh, I don't know if 79, like, is that really, it's only gold midi magician. Watch the clips. I'm doing all of this with a 79 mid-range. An only gold midi magician. You don't need that 81. I mean, it's cool, you can add it if you can find the spare room to add the points, but realistically, I think this is the best balanced Victor build you can have. You can shoot the mid-range, you can shoot faders, you can shoot dribble pull-ups, you can shoot post fades, shimmy fades, you can shoot hop fades from the mid-range, you can do all that stuff. Throw in a 77 three-pointer, and same as with the 79 mid-range, if you're a good shooter, if you know your shots, you know how to take open shots and get good looks, you will be hitting threes consistently. And the best part about being a center at 7'2" is if you play a lot of rec like I do, a lot of the times you get left open on the perimeter because a lot of bigs don't want to leave the paint. They want to protect the rim. They want to get all the rebounds. And also too, when you're inbounding, you're the last one up the court. You're trailing the ball handler. So most of the time they'll drive, draw 2 defenders, and you'll be wide open at the 3. Just get open looks all day. And I get a lot of open threes. So you're not worried about trying to take contested threes, off dribble threes, create your own shot. You can, don't get me wrong, you can do those things, but you don't have to. Free throw 79. I played a lot of rec, so I just had a bunch of points left over, so I just put the 79 free throw on there. Moving on, pass accuracy 70. I know, yeah, 70. I know it sounds crazy, don't get me wrong. I was hesitant at first when I put the 70 on, but with the gold special delivery you get and the silver break starter, you make all the passes you need to make as a big. You can get rebounds, make the outlet passes. You can make the passes in the half court, grab the rebound, kick out to your shooters. And a lot of the times for me, if you have good high IQ and you're a high IQ player, you can, from the post, like a Jokic would, honestly, create a lot of offense with passing from the post. And as you're seeing it now in the clips, I throw a lot of backdoor lobs, backdoor cuts, wraparound passes to dudes cutting as the defense draws in on me. Because the thing with this build, like, You can shoot the post fade. You could drop step. You could post spin, get dunks. You get contact dunks. You're going to draw a lot of attention. And most of the time, if you ever have a big or use a big, you always get double teamed the minute you post up. So if you have good perimeter players, guys around you who know how to cut, know how to get open, the 70 passing gets people wide open easily. So I also have a 52 ball handle, 52 speed with ball. I wouldn't say you out there like Kyrie, right? But if you need to dribble a little bit, move here, move there, you can do all that with the 52. You don't need the high ball handling. And also, like, this build isn't made to go dribble left, right, create your own shot. Like, this build, as far as like playmaking goes and ball handling, is really designed to catch, one move, either score or pass. If you're good, you're talented, you can bring the ball up the court. I've done it. I can dribble a little bit, but you don't get quick first step. That's the thing. But it doesn't feel like it, especially when you're catching it and you have bigs guarding you. You're catching the ball on the perimeter. They have to respect your jump shot. They got to close out to you. So a lot of times they overplay it, catch, drive right past, and easy dunk at the rim. So we're moving on to defense. So you have an 80 interior defense. At 7'2" with an 8-foot wingspan, the 80 interior defense combined with a 93 block, you will be able to protect the paint. I think the actual archetype, the label 2K gives this build is a rim protector. So 80 interior defense, you get gold anchor, gold pogo stick, you get your silver rebound chaser, gold box out beast, Hall of Fame chase down, silver post lockdown. You get all the interior defensive badges you need. 65 perimeter defense, it's mainly so you can move your feet on the perimeter. You don't feel slow on defense. 63 steal as well. You get bronze interceptor. Like I said before, the 8-foot wingspan is what really saves everything with your lower stats, because with a wide wingspan, you can just hit square. You might not get a lot of catch steals, but you will definitely get a lot of deflections, a lot of tip passes, a lot of passing lane. Like, it's amazing. 93 block, 80 offensive rebound. It's not the best. I'm being honest with you. It's not the best rating you can get. Once again, 8-foot wingspan. Like, combining that with a high vert, you get a lot of rebound. 85 defensive rebound is plenty. Now to the physicals. We have 65 speed, 54 acceleration, 55 strength, 79 vert, and 90 stamina. So on the physical aspect of it, the 79 vert is what really gives you all the advantage over not having a high rebound like those most bigs, interior bigs have like a 90 something rebound, right? So that's the build, that's the layout. Take a screenshot if you need to, pause the video. You get 20 finishing badges, 19 shooting, 8 playmaking, and 25 defensive badges. And on top of that, you know, the +4, or like however many seasons you've hit level 40, or I think it's 39, right? However many seasons you've hit that, you have those extra badge points to add on to it. Do with them as you will, but let's move on to see what the takeovers are. All right, so the best layout I've seen for this build specifically to be the best versatile overall best build is to have easy blow-bys as your primary takeover. And as, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but having easy blow-bys gives you a larger green window when you analog, right? So you get the large green window, and on top of that, when you're in takeover, most bigs guarding you don't have clamps. Most of them don't have perimeter defense. So if you're in takeover, you get easy blow-bys with this badge on, and you get a large green window when you want to dunk on somebody in the paint. Stuff blocks make that your second takeover, mainly because the other 3 takeovers I've seen for rim protection, the interior badge drop, and the paint intimidation, like, it's cool. I've tried them out, it works, but you don't get those good block animations where you're like grabbing people's shots, you're going up with 2 hands, pinning it to the backboard, and you just feel a lot more athletic when you have the stuff blocks take over. Yeah, that's the build. Finish it. You'll get comparisons to, I believe, who is it? Joel Embiid, David Robinson, Walker Kessler. The shades of who you play like don't really matter to me, because realistically, it's Victor Wembanyama. It's everything you see him doing, his highlight tape, his getting blocks, dribbling, shooting threes, post fading threes, those crazy standing dunk animations. You get all of that on this build right here. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys want to see any other build videos down below in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.